Yo, what is good, everybody? This is your boy Chosen Banks, and welcome back to another video. I want to thank you for my old subscribers who's watching this video, and I want to thank all the new viewers who's watching this video. Do me a favor, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and drop a comment if you have anything to say. Today we're going to be dedicating this video to killer whales. So I never seen a whale fight. I really don't know anything about whales. I'm pretty sure like half these viewers on YouTube don't even know like the daily life of a whale. But I'm very curious, so if you clicked on this video, that means you're curious too. So we're gonna be watching this video together. Alright?
When it comes to ruling the sea, bigger isn't always better. Surprisingly, some of the largest ocean creatures aren't dangerous at all. The blue whale is the largest animal on the planet, weighing as much as 33 elephants, and all it eats is krill. It's like eating a 1-centimeter piece of pizza. And the whale shark, despite its menacing name and 40-foot length, only eats plankton and small fish. So, what does it really take to be at the top of the ocean's food chain? Specialized hunting skills, a ferocious appetite, and few, if any, natural predators. Oh, and sharp teeth don't hurt either.
So far it caught my attention. So far it's crazy. Like, I don't know if you've seen the part where the whale just hit, I guess that was a lobster, or I said a lobster, a starfish, or I don't know what it was, but it's crazy how these animal kills. It's like, even though they don't have hands or tools, but they still find like they own a way to hunt. And that's crazy. It's amazing at the same time.
When you think of the top ocean predators, you probably think of sharks. That's wrong. The true ruler of the sea is the killer whale. Surprisingly, they're not whales, they're dolphins. It's hard to believe that a cute animal like a dolphin is ruling the ocean, right? Anyway, we're going to explain this in the next minutes of the video. Killer whales are apex predators, which means they have no natural predators. They hunt in packs, much like wolves, which are also at the top of their food chain. Most often come across resident killer whales, which feed predominantly on salmon, but we occasionally spot transient orcas, which eat everything from fish to seals to sharks and even other whales. Gluttonous thing.
That's crazy. How long you seen that? That's crazy, like.
Transient orcas, which eat everything from fish to seals to sharks and eat.
Bro, I thought like sharks was like, I'm saying, the apex predator in the ocean. Turned out it's a whale called a killer whale. That's not actually a whale, that is a dolphin. You learn new things every day.
Even other whales. Gluttonous thing. If you have any doubt about the killer whale's apex status, consider this. Wildlife watchers off the coast of California witnessed an orca attacking a great white shark. Of course, the orca won. No contest. Interactions between the two typically do not end well for the shark. In 1997, the first recorded interaction between a great white and orca was documented. Two orcas killed a great white shark and ate its liver. Removing the liver and leaving the rest of the body is quite consistent behavior for orcas. In 2017, 5 great whites washed ashore in South Africa with similar signs. The livers had been removed with incredible precision.
Look, anytime I see people in the ocean swimming around sharks and whales and stuff like that, I gotta like give it to them. That takes courage. And that's something that your boy doesn't have when it comes with the water. Look, you ain't about to see me in the ocean swimming with sharks and whales. That ain't for me. I'm gonna be honest, that ain't for me. I don't know nothing about them. They don't know nothing about me. And I like to keep it that way. But for the ones that do, and they explore underneath the ocean, you gotta give them their flowers, because it takes courage. And it's all for our entertainment and science. So without them, we wouldn't know how underneath the ocean looks like. But the main reason why I want to really fuck with the ocean is because I don't even think we explore more than 20% of the ocean. So imagine like What type of fucked up shit is under there? Like, come on. You gotta think about that.
The livers had been removed with incredible precision, and orcas are believed the most likely culprit. Oh, it's absolutely terrifying. Orcas are highly intelligent animals.
Hello?
And work in groups when they hunt. Their very presence, even when brief, can have a huge impact on the surrounding ecosystem. When the great white sharks flee and do not hunt in an area for up to a year, the numbers of their prey do not decline as they normally would, which affects other areas of the ecosystem in turn. It seems that orca whales can be considered the true apex predator of the ocean now. Why are orcas called killer whales? Are they swimming in the ocean with guns and killing everyone? No. Let's explain why. Dolphins and whales are closely related. Orcas were given the name killer whale by ancient sailors' observations of groups of orcas hunting and preying on larger whale species. They called orcas asesina ballenas, or whale killer, a term that was eventually flipped around to the easier killer whale.
Wow. That I did not know. So they got their names from killing other whales. That's crazy. And I don't even think they like the biggest whale in the ocean. So it's like, how are they just killing other whales?
Orcas were given the name killer whale by ancient sailors' observations of groups of orcas hunting and preying on larger whale species. They called orcas asesina ballenas, or whale killer, a term that was eventually flipped around to the easier killer whale. Their Latin name, Orcinus orca, also reflects this observation of orcas feeding on large whales. Orcinus means of the kingdom of the dead, and orca refers to a kind of whale. We know that orcas are top predators, yes, but not the vicious whale killer that the ancient mariners thought them to be. If you could give orcas another name, what would you call them? Let me know in the comments below. Killer whales look cute and have a friendlier image than great white sharks, perhaps because of their respective portrayals in movies. Jaws 2 even begins with the beached carcass of a half-eaten orca. We mentioned a lot about the great white sharks, so let's take a look at them too. They can smell a single drop of blood floating in 10 billion drops of water. They can detect movement from as far away as 820 feet. And with powerful streamlined bodies and razor-sharp teeth, great white sharks are...
What if I told you that...
Alright, man, I'm not...
You can use motion ray.
I'm not about to play with them with these guys, man. They need to tighten out. But it's crazy, right? How they jaw extends. It's like, it's just more. It's like when they approach you, they thought, it just be like, oh, you thought this was it, nigga? I got more. That's crazy. Like, you gotta think about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? For the people that's curious about, like, swimming and stuff like that, like deep diving, come on. Think about your life. Think about your kids.
as it gets. But don't worry, they generally don't eat people, and most attacks on humans aren't fatal anyway. Never.
That is cap. I don't believe that. I don't care what type of scientific explanation you bring up. That is cap. I don't think they don't eat people. I think they do eat people. Let them find you slipping.
People, and most attacks on humans aren't as it gets. But don't worry, they generally don't eat people, and most attacks on humans aren't fatal anyway. Nevertheless, I recommend you to be sure that you're not bleeding if you're gonna get in the ocean. Great white sharks prefer to gobble up sea lions, seals, dolphins, small-toothed whales, sea turtles, seabirds, and even the rotting flesh of dead animals. They can reach speeds of 43 miles, 69 kilometers per hour, which allows them to surprise their prey and subdue it with a single bite. Great white sharks can even leave the water completely, breaching like whales when attacking prey from underneath. Let's take a look at another animal that's higher up in the food chain: polar bears. Polar bears are land mammals. Is it hard to open your...
I would like to see that video. I would like to see a polar bear against against a whale or against a shark. Like, I wonder who would win. I think it might be the shark. What you guys think?
Your eyes in the water, buddy? They spend much of their life at sea. They're incredibly strong swimmers who have been spotted hundreds of miles from land. Polar bears mainly eat seals, but also munch on belugas, narwhal, bowhead whales, walrus, and sometimes fish. Look at that big bodies. They need to be filled up, so in summer, when the sea ice melts and they don't have easy access to marine prey, they may scavenge carcasses or search for bird eggs and berries. Seals are their preferred meal, though, and polar bears will wait for days for a seal to surface at a breathing hole. When the seal finally pops up for air, the polar bear swipes at it with its mighty paw and crushes it with a single bite from its powerful jaws. Polar bears are apex predators in the Arctic, but they do occasionally back down from a fight with a walrus. Another predator after the polar bears, leopard seals. Leopard seals are quite cute, until they open their mouths. Their jaws are wide and powerful and are lined with long, razor-sharp teeth. They have no trouble ripping apart penguins and seal pups, their favorite meals. Leopard seals are one of the Antarctic's most ferocious hunters. Take their penguin eating habits, for example. After they grab a penguin, they thrash the bird back and forth until the skin peels away. Then they consume the carcass. So they're not as...
It's crazy. It's like the same way an alligator, like, kill its victims. Man, this thing giving me chills. Cause just imagine, like, you getting killed by one of them. It's not ideal. You know what I'm saying? It's not ideal. So stay away from the ocean. Petitioning against them.
Grab a penguin. They thrash the bird back and forth until the skin peels away. Then they consume the carcass. So they're not as cute as they seem. Unlike, they're quite scary. If you see one of it, don't try to pet it. Topping out at 10 feet and weighing up to a ton, leopard seals have a virtually insatiable appetite and spend the majority of their time searching for prey. They'll eat almost anything, including fish, squid, crustaceans, and even krill. One leopard seal captured near Sydney had eaten a full-grown platypus. Lastly, there is one more...
Not Perry. Not Perry the platypus, boy. That's crazy. That's crazy. And plus, he looked like he was just chilling, too.
Lastly, there is one more animal that should not be forgotten in this list. Sea lions. Aw, look at that cuteness. But this cuteness has three main predators to be careful of. They include killer whales, sharks, and humans. Of course, humans pose the biggest threat to them, both in the water and on land, than those other types of predators. While we don't know too much about the interactions with sea lions and killer whales or sharks, we definitely know plenty about their interactions with humans. Many researchers believe that the sea lion can easily swim faster than killer whales and sharks. Do you see this speed? It's like they're the flash of the seas. However, it is often the element of surprise that results in them being prey for these predators. Also, the very young or those that are sick won't be able to move as fast, so they're easier for these predators to capture. Sea lions can often sense when killer whales or sharks are close by. Their biggest defense to this is to get to the edge of the water and onto land. Sometimes, these predators can jump up and still capture them though, if they don't move far enough away from the edge of the water. See you in the next video.
It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like, underneath the water is very crazy. It's like you always got to be on guard. Somebody's always trying to kill you, trying to eat you. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy I ain't no sea animal. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy I am not no sea animal. If I was going to be the killer whale. Because I am not trying to have nobody out there chasing me down. I can't sleep. I can't chill. Come on now. Look, but that's the end of the video. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. Yep, and we out.